My name is Ethan Cole. I'm 27 years old now. But the night this story began, I was 17. And my life didn't end with death. It ended with silence. Let me walk you through the story.
It was a Saturday, one of those loud family dinners where everyone pretended nothing was broken. Grandparents, cousins, uncles, too many voices, too much food, too many smiles stretched thin. My mother loved nights like that. She floated from room to room like a host on stage, laughing louder than necessary, telling the same stories she always told. My father was outside at the grill, beer in hand, king of his little kingdom. My older brother, Ryan, and I were hauling folding chairs from the garage. And then there was Lena, my adopted sister. My parents brought her home when she was 8. They'd always wanted a daughter. From the moment she arrived, everything revolved around her, quiet, polite, fragile. I helped her with homework, taught her how to ride a bike, defended her when kids whispered about adoption. She was my sister. Nothing else. Never anything else. That night, she barely touched her food. Her hands kept twisting in her lap. I thought she was sick. After dinner, when everyone had gathered in the living room, Lena stood up. She was shaking. "I need to tell you something." Her voice cracked. My mother rushed to her side instantly. Then she said my name. "Ethan." Forced me. I didn't understand at first. My brain refused to translate the words. Then she whispered, "I'm pregnant." My father didn't ask a question. He crossed the room and punched me so hard, my vision exploded into white noise. I hit the floor. Someone screamed. Maybe my mother, maybe an aunt. My brother stared at me like I was a stranger wearing my face. I tried to speak. "She's lying." Another blow. "Shut up," my father roared. "You're a sickness." Lena collapsed into my mother's arms, sobbing. People surrounded her, shielding her like I was contagious. No one looked at me. Not once. The police came. I was bleeding onto the porch when they asked my father if I was the suspect. He nodded. At the station, they asked questions, dates, times, details that didn't exist. There was no evidence, no messages, no history, nothing. I was released the next morning, but truth doesn't matter once a story spreads. I walked home to find my belongings dumped on the lawn like trash. My father stood in the doorway. "Leave. Dad, please. You don't have a father anymore." My mother wouldn't look at me. She was holding Lena, rocking her gently. The door slammed. That night, my phone rang. Claire, my girlfriend. She was crying. "I believe you," she whispered. "But my parents, they said if I see you again, they'll call the police." I told her it was okay. It wasn't. I slept in my car behind a gas station, staring at the ceiling, waiting for my life to feel real again. It never did, starting over. I drove until the fuel light came on, a town called Ridgewood, a diner with a help wanted sign. The owner, Frank, didn't ask questions. He gave me a sink full of dishes and a half-eaten burger after my shift. That burger saved my life. I worked. I slept in my car, then in a storage room, then a rented basement. I finished high school online. I learned how to disappear. Years passed. I became someone new, not better, not happier, just untouchable. I opened my own auto repair shop at 25. I hired kids who needed second chances. I kept my head down. I didn't tell my story, because once you do, people decide who they want you to be. The truth. 10 years later, I got a letter. Lena had confessed. The child wasn't mine. It never was. The real father had been someone else, someone older, married, someone who'd threatened her. She'd chosen the safest lie. Me. The charges were never filed, but apologies came flooding in. My parents wanted to talk. My brother cried on the phone. They found my address. One evening, there was a knock at my door. I looked through the peephole. They were all there. Older, smaller, broken. My mother was crying. My father wouldn't meet my eyes. I stood there for a long time.
What did you think I should do? Drop your opinion in the comments section and watch out for part 2.